Just a quick message for this morning. This weekend, I was speaking to someone, and we were talking about politics, the world, various other things, and I used a metaphor to talk about things that, approach to doing things that involve getting people to move or to act for you. This happens if whether you're a company president, a division manager, a parent trying to get your kids to do something, or a teacher trying to get students, etc. We always are trying to get people to move. So here's a slight metaphor that I thought I could use to help you if you're dealing with any sort of struggles that involve people. So the metaphor involves a watch. All of us see a watch every day. We see the seconds click on the clock, and it tells us, oh, it's 6 o'clock, time to watch the news, or oh, it's 5 a.m., time to get up. There's things that are telling us, go left, go right, etc. And that's the face of the watch, right? But within that watch, what we don't see are the mechanisms that make the watch work. The clockwork behind the face. For those of you who work, if you're talking about, politics, it would be your government. If you're to you or to your children or to your students, you're the mechanisms. You make the face of the watch work. When you say something, people move, people respond. But for most of us, that's our managers, our CEOs or CFOs, those who can influence how we behave and how we act. That could be the media even, or government, etc. And then there's the watchmakers, those who have made the watch, those who drive the clockwork. In a way you look at it, your CFOs, your CEOs, etc., even your media, respond to, their own lobbyists or their own interest or whoever funds them or whoever motivates them or drives them. And those are the watchmakers. You may be your global conglomerates, or the people behind those conglomerates, very exceptionally wealthy or influential individuals. So let's look at it this way. If you wake up one morning and you go, hey, I want my company to start doing B rather than A, or I want my team to start doing A or B. If you're trying to get someone below you to work, you're the clockwork, you can usually influence them. But someone made your watch. Someone made the watch. So your level of influence is strong, but you can't go against what the watch wants you to do, because it's a watch. You can't be a phone, you can't be a car. You're a part of this watch, and you have to work within those confines. If you're trying to change the world, and you're trying to get things to move, there's lots of different clockwork. There's lots of different joints and cogs and gears, etc. It's difficult to get all of those things to move the way you wish to. And at the end of the day, you have to get the watchmakers to say, you know what, I'm going to help you. Might be a lot of effort, but at the end of the day, you don't have to actually move each piece of the watch. But for those of you who really want to make change, and it's difficult for humans to do this because we only can usually conceive of things we've already seen. An example is the way politics is. Whatever ism exists in the world is a product of the world the inventor saw, right? It's not completely new or completely abstract or completely independent of the world around us. But the most successful people, those who put a footprint on, boom, our society and made it move, are those who said, let's make a watch. So for you, you might want to make a phone. You might want to make a car. You might want to make a house. You might want to change the fact that, a watch. The real question that people who change the world and really make good change is, they look at this watch and say, why a watch? And that's hard, because the watchmakers want a watch. Keep that in mind next time you're trying to do something really difficult, or you're running for office, or you're trying to really change the world. That's what you're up against. Good luck. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Have a great week.